If I apply to a job via a LinkedIn Easy Apply and wait for the HR to screen the resume and get back to me, I am stupid. If I apply for a job on the company's career page every time they hire for a role without updating my resume, I know I'm stupid. If I respond to a random LinkedIn email from an HR with all the details they've asked for, again, I know I'm stupid. So how hard is it to not look stupid while looking out for a new job? We are going to be covering exactly that in this video. Let's start with my own story. I was working at this company called Avalon Meta, where we were selling this B2B SaaS product called Build on Scenes. Scenes used to help creators and coaches run and monetize their communities. The company got acquired by an academy last year, and after I exited the company, getting a new job was not an easy thing at all. And that too after working in the B2B SaaS sales industry for almost 2 years. Now, if you're someone who has worked in the edtech industry for the past few years, got laid off recently, tried and burnt your hand somewhere else, and now you're looking to transition into B2B tech sales, let me be very clear. It is not going to be an easy task at all. Rather, I would say it's going to be an uphill battle and a learning curve that you would have fun while going through it. And the reason for this? You are competing against n number of people who are looking to get that exact same role that you are also aiming for. You might be probably knowing this, or any random guy could tell you. The demand is less and the supply is more. So it's going to be a difficult job. But let me tell you, I am a person who is on the little more optimistic side of life. And what I believe is that there is always shortage for good talent out there, no matter what. So what do you need to do? You need to go and sell your skills at the right place and at the right time. As all the LinkedIn gurus say, right? Be an SDR even before being an SDR. And if you take in the right steps, it's definitely possible. I made through it. My friends did too. So why can't you? So here's a few things that you need to keep in mind before applying for a new job in tech sales. These two industries are very different. The processes are different, the challenges are different. So you might need to unlearn a few things, then relearn new things, understand the gap in the industry, and then try to win the war. Here comes one of my favorite quotes. A problem well stated is a problem half solved. So let's understand what's the problem here and state it in a definitive way. First of all, what is the first thing that will come into the minds of any hiring manager when he sees that you are coming from a B2C background? You might not have the skill set to drive B2B conversations. Now, what does that exactly mean? So in B2C businesses, you are usually 1. Talking to the decision makers directly. 2. You're selling affordable and direct use products or services. 3. Using emotional persuasion to close a deal at a few times. 4th, closing the deal out in just a few days. But things are starkly different when you're working in this B2B tech sales world. Let's understand how. 1. You're talking to one of the 3 or 4 or even more people who are in the buying party. 2. Selling multi-$1,000 deals and multi-year contracts. 3. Showing the value prop of your product as the primary source to build trust. 4th, probably writing 25 or even more personalized emails every day. And 5th, working for weeks or even months at times just to start a conversation with an enterprise prospect. So how to overcome all of this? Now that's a separate topic of discussion, but here are the fundamentals of all of it. First, your work as an SDR is to just start a conversation. Second, you are talking about very specific problems that your prospect might be facing, solving it already somehow, but if you show him the better way, you can start a conversation. Third, you need to have humble curiosity because you are reaching out to a prospect out of nowhere and asking him for his time. And fourth, you should be trying new pitches and out of the box ways all the time. Now, if this is very clear, you know the problem and you know what the ideal state is where you want to be. I'm sure there will be ideas popping up in your mind already on how you can approach your job hunt going forward. So what's stopping you? Go open LinkedIn right now, find who the hiring manager is, engage with him. So I'll give you some hints from the next video too. Find their phone numbers using a few free tools that will link in the description. Give them a cold call, tell them what you have for them in store and schedule an interview.